What's up, guys? Super Mike here. 2164. Like and share, like and share. I did this before, but now I'll do it again. I just want to go over this situation with Daniel Cameron, which is the DA out of Kentucky, and a lot of people call him Daniel Coon Moran, and of course, this is an offshoot of the Brieonna Taylor situation. Brieonna Taylor was murdered by the Louisianaville Police Department. They claim they got a no-knock warrant, but according to now the information is being released, it wasn't a no-knock warrant. And now, it was kind of funny, the DA in Louisville, was Thomas Wine. He took himself off of this case, the Democrat, kicked it up to the state attorney general, which is the black guy, so that he could be the face of dysfunction. And this is one thing that the white supremacists love to do. And the coons are just such easy prey for this. And what I wanted to say, these people who are exhibiting this coon behavior, this is what's going on. This is behavior becoming of a coon. It's like, y'all, and here's my definition of a coon. This is coon behavior here. Person that is of that group who is willing to take personal benefit in order to traitor on their own people, even if the personal benefit is very small. They know they're being a traitor, and they understand that this is something that the people this is not a beneficial thing for the people. This is not benefiting the people, it's benefiting themselves. Also, a coon, people who are susceptible to be coons, are people who have some type of animosity or anger towards their own people or towards themselves. They have a self-hatred. So we find this type of behavior in every group, but it's detestable. And every group has some sort of mechanism, or they have some sort of policy in order to deal with traitors, because there's traitors in every group. The thing is, though, our traitors are called coons because usually they're sellouts. A traitor that has self-hatred, they literally enjoy seeing their own group of people in pain. This is the definition of coon here. This is coon behavior. They enjoy seeing their own people suffer or lose, and they enjoy seeing the enemy win, because these people feel that they're more on the side of the oppressive class or the opposition class. So that's what I wanted to say about them. What we got to understand here with this Daniel Cameron thing, this man just married the apple of his eye, which is the white woman. He just got married. The Brieonna Taylor case was popping off. The white people wanted to put him as the face of it. Thomas Wine, who helped the cops lie and knew that this case was full of traps, put himself out of the hot seat. And the young attorney general just married a white woman. He was thrust into the frying pan here. And this is what I want to say. It's not going to pay much longer for you guys to display this kind of behavior, this traitorous behavior. Instead of just taking the righteous road, which is, letting justice prevail. You got to let justice prevail. You cannot afford black people when you get into these positions of attorney generals and mayors and governors and all of these different positions of official position, even the CEOs of corporations. Y'all can't afford to be corrupt. You a coon, especially if you a coon. The white man, silly coon. Corruption is for white people, not for you. Not for you. And we got to understand that. Otherwise, you're going to keep getting fried up. You're going to get fried up because the thing is, when the people start putting those pressures, no government is legitimate if the people don't support it. And when you're starting to do these blatant, unjustifiable acts, and you're covering up things with the grand jury, you're covering up lies that people know that there's lies going on. It's not safe for the coons to be out there, because the coons, you're nothing but you're fresh meat. You're fresh meat for the crowd. That's all you are. Y'all better learn. And all of these guys on YouTube, you guys, y'all thinking it's a cool thing and you're gonna get extra views and you're gonna coon for views by talking about how terrible Brieonna Taylor is and how she was a trap queen. And Brieonna Taylor, you don't know her. You know what I'm saying? These people talking about people that they don't know. You don't know Brieonna Taylor. You don't know Jamarcus Glover, which her ex-boyfriend, who she had nothing to do with anymore. You don't know her current boyfriend, which is Kenneth Walker, who shot the police to defend the home. Who shot at the police. And it looks like that his bullet is not the one that shot the police. So these police officers, see, white supremacy, and I'm sorry for you guys who and this is coon behavior. It's a denial situation. You're in a situation, and it's an oppressive situation. We were born in this class of group of people of being an oppressive class. But what we are is lucky, because we're in a situation where we're benefiting from all of the struggles of people who are not here to see the changing of the falling of this world, of this system. It's collapsing on itself due to injustice. And so, what we're seeing is the white supremacists are so weak. They can't keep. Usually, back in the day, you would never hear of a black attorney general. But now that they're forced, because they're weakening power, they're forced to put black attorney generals and black officials in positions that appear to have power. But the white supremacists will gut the power, a lot of the power, from the position first before they put a coon, a black sympathizer, not somebody who's going to look out for justice first. They make sure as much as they can not to have somebody like that in the position of power. And so these people, they get them in the power, and they don't want to they want to protect the police. They need to protect the race soldier. They have to protect the race soldier. Otherwise, they start to lose even more ground in their being white supremacists. They start to lose. This is the thing that we don't understand. Y'all gonna learn. And the thing is, the problem is, the danger is that the black person who decides to try to sell out for some white supremacist cookies today, as you're doing this thing, and as your masters are losing the ability to protect you, the people that you thought that was nothing and that was weak and so dysfunctional, they're literally gaining the power to punish you. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's starting to happen. So, I'm just saying, these black coons, y'all need to stop all this cooning stuff, because it's not going to work out for you good. It's not really going to work out for you much more. And you're losing your sense of self. That's what's happening. Let me turn this light on. Yeah, you're losing your sense of self-worth. And like I said, so what happened is, now that the facts of this case is getting out, Daniel Cameron, they're throwing this man under the bus, but he's a coon. He's a sacrificial coon. Let's put him out there to roast. So instead of just doing the right thing, charging the criminal cops, just charge the criminal cops for murder. But to the coon, he's thinking about re-election, because when Paul Howard charged the criminal cops in Atlanta, the police union attacked him. So the coon is more afraid of disappointing mommy white daddy, and they'll take the heat from black population, black society. But what's happening is, these people that want to put themselves in the middle and want to sympathize with white people and the injustice. I mean, everybody knows this stuff is not right. But there's certain black people who think, wow, every time black folks try to win against white people, it doesn't turn out well for them. I'm going to be on the white man's side, and that's going to help me out. It's not going to really work out for you, because you still reflect back on the black person. See, because like right now, even Daniel Cameron, as he goes down, because now the judge is releasing those transcripts. You had those ballistics made public, which showed that the police lied and they're criminals. You had the shots come out, the situation come out where Daniel Cameron charged the one officer for wanton endangerment, which is, I heard an attorney say that's basically something that you can get charged for throwing a firecracker up in the air. Throwing a firecracker in a crowd, you can get charged with wanton endangerment. So they charged wanton endangerment for shooting wildly in an apartment building and they only got charged for the bullets that went into the white resident's home. There's black residents above and to the side who bullets went into their homes, but there's no charges from this coon DA. See, a coon hates his own people, and the coon can't see that the thing is the fault of the white supremacists. The white supremacists could literally be there raping children. The white supremacists could be right in front of the face, buying the children from the ignorant black Africans or the black folks, raping the children, and the coon will blame the black people and laugh at the black people as dysfunctional, stupid, which they are, but they will totally ignore the white supremacists right in front of their face. This is how bad and they can't see. They can't understand this is the problem. The problem is that white supremacist who has done the legwork, they've put themselves into systems of the court, they put themselves in the education, so they educate you. They put themselves into training programs, so they train you. They put themselves into media, so they teach you. And so they've told you to stop blaming them and blame yourself. And so that programmed into a lot of these black people, and therefore black folks, they can literally see. I mean, I literally seen black folks laugh at black Africans getting raped. These ain't all bad. There was one coon who was a proud coon. But the thing is, sometimes it's things that we can't see. And we don't know that we don't know. And so there has to be a life event to show folks, and that's fine. But, this is something that we need to look at here. In this Brieonna Taylor case, this is showing you guys, a lot of people thought that just because the family took the $12 million, that this was the end of the case closed. No, it's not. Because that's not enough for us. The $12 million paid to the family, they deserve that, but at the same time, the public wants justice. Because when that girl, when you tell me that it's okay that police are not charged and criminals for going and lying on reports, you're telling me that they're charging a young man for doing his job, a black man, for defending his home, but they say that he tried to murder the police and shot them, and another police officer shot himself in the leg, or his partner shot himself and shot a police officer in the leg. You see, they hide this information in these secret grand juries, these secret courts and cases. And now with this Brieonna Taylor case, the pressure is so gone. And see, this is what black folks don't understand. Justice is going to filter out some kind of way. The justice system is to allow society to stay civilized. But when the justice systems break down, nature takes its course. And it's not pretty. That's what we're seeing. Destruction of property. There's a lot of violence. And violence, obviously violence is a solution. Violence solves problems, obviously. Because the thing is this: if violence didn't solve problems, then the police armies wouldn't exist. But the thing is, we want our violence systematic. We would like it to be systematic violence, so that's justified. But when you have the people who are entrusted with it, carrying out the violence properly, if they're not right and they're not being punished, that is going to be an injustice, and it's going to fall upon the public. So no, $12 million is not enough. You can give us, and see, that's another thing. Black folks, because the coons enjoy seeing the pain of black people, and coons have been so devastating to the black plans throughout history. When a coon is in trouble and being thrown to the wolves, which is what's happening to Daniel Cameron, he's being literally thrown because, the judge is ordering his little secret grand jury records release, which he tried to fight. The ballistics is coming out on the internet. The lie that the police did not have body cameras is being exposed, and the body camera is now out on the internet, and everybody sees that there was body cameras. So that's another lie. The lie of the post office was released. All this misinformation against the Brieonna Taylor family and everybody, and just that they're complete animals. Brieonna Taylor didn't have a criminal record. Kenneth Walker didn't have a criminal record. Brieonna Taylor left a guy who had a criminal record. They literally try to bring up a case from 2016 of somebody found dead in a car that had Brieonna Taylor's name associated with it, and they try to put that on her as if she's evil because somebody took her car and did something she was not aware of. And so, these type of things these people coming up with, just any effort, any little thing to smear. So that's showing you the agenda of the enemy. It's not working out good for the coons, and you look really stupid. And it's going to become dangerous to coon. It's not good. It's not a good look. Nope, we got to keep on. But really what we need to have those white cops plastered on screen, criminals. We need that. You see, because just because Daniel Cameron goes down, it still looks bad on black folks, because even though white people liked him, but if he goes down, well, he's still black, so you know how they are. We need the world to see the real criminals, those police officers. I know that people say he's just as guilty. No, Those white police officers that he's trying to protect, that he's being sacrificed to protect. I want Thomas Wine, that DA of Louisville DA, who's tried to gentrify that area, kicking black people out of their homes and using the police as a way to discourage folks from keeping their homes and stuff. This is what we need them to be exposed. Keep pushing. Nope, that's not enough. $12 million. Yep, that's deserved. The coon on the stick, we need him out. And we need to see the white cops. I think they said it was like 6 of them. We need them exposed. They're criminals. We need that whole system changed up. And this is what's going to be happening. We're going to be pushing to exert our way. This is how we want it done. Justice, equal, righteousness. And these coons who fight against equal treatment under the law, you're only hurting yourselves. You're hurting yourselves, but I know you don't care about that because you're selfish. But like I said, it's not going to work out for you if you keep being and exhibiting these coon behaviors. All right, y'all. Super Mike is out. That's it. Like and share. Thank you. Peace.